It is no mistake that Donald Trump will be marking his 100th day in office with a rally in Pennsylvania tonight. That state really helped him win the White House. But how are people in that battleground state feeling about President Trump now that he's been in power for 100 days? I recently went on a road trip. Donald Trump fought hard to eke out a victory in Pennsylvania. The state was so important that he came here shortly before the election to lay out his agenda for his first 100 days.
On November 8th, Americans will be voting for this 100-day plan to restore prosperity to our country.
Now that day 100 is here, we traveled to Pennsylvania to take the pulse of the voters. We talked to voters in Bucks County. How are you? Nice to meet you. A battleground county within a battleground state.
This is a 4-year term and we're 100 days. Nobody starts out hitting the ground doing everything.
Pat and Milo voted for Trump. Lauren and Robin voted for Clinton. And Brian, a college student, is a never-Trumper.
I just thought the campaign for both sides was kind of an embarrassment. I really disliked both candidates quite a lot.
If you had to give him a grade, what would you give him?
I don't give grades.
You don't give grades?
I'm not a teacher.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I would say I'd give him a B+.
Right now, I'd give him a C-.
F.
The issues that concern them the most?
Foreign policy is huge right now.
Russia keeps me up. It needs to be investigated.
Do you think President Trump is doing enough to address the divisions in this country?
I don't think that's his job. I think he's being fair. I think he's being, what I hear and see, he's been very cordial to the other side.
We're going to visit Janine and Brian Amato. We last saw them. I went to their home shortly before the election.
This one thinks he's funny. He says, wouldn't it be funny if I put a Trump sign on the front lawn and you put your, like 2 or 3 Hillary signs going around? I said, there's nothing funny about that. There's nothing funny about that.
I'm very curious to see what kind of impact this is having on their marriage.
I'm not relieved. I'm annoyed.
But are you fighting over whether he's doing a good job?
He's horrible. What's to fight over?
Do you agree with that? He's horrible,
No,
Brian?
he's not horrible. And he's not a politician. Breathe, right? He's not a politician. And I think that's the problem.
So as you can see, they're still fighting over Trump. It's really not as bad as it was during the election. This couple really sums up America's divisions in microcosm. They tell me that their neighbors, they have a duplex, their neighbors are really tired of hearing them fight through the walls.
Adrian, you were just talking about, like, why do you get married to somebody that's not necessarily like-minded?
How do you even get together? I'm wondering how these two didn't fight about something else before this.
Well, I think they've done their fair share of fighting for a long time. They met when they were really young, so maybe politically they've diverged.
Right.
And
But
they have a
love
great
is
sense of
forever.
humor about
They
it,
do.
too,
They
so
do.
that
They
also
do.
helps.
I should say that to you once in a while. Just breathe. Breathe.
Wow, you're my counselor, my spiritual leader, all of it, right? My co-anchor.
All for
Thanks,
nothing.
Dan.